Yo, what is up, YouTube? I haven't done a video in a minute. Gonna touch on a few topics on this video, and I also have a pickup video coming up fairly soon. If you follow me on Instagram, I just posted a picture of it. I got them last weekend, but oh, and my Instagram is JPAINTE06. If you want to follow me on there, JPaint06. But the first topic I want to address is the new Twitter RSVP. Now, in my opinion, if you don't know how it works, it's pretty much the exact same as the last Twitter RSVP, except as opposed to them tweeting the hashtag, what you need is the hashtag, they now make you click on a separate link that takes you to a JPEG, some sort of photo file where the hashtag, what you input as the hashtag, is circled and it's in an image. So there's no longer any way that someone can program it to automatically input the hashtag name into the direct message like they were doing in the past. Now, I think this is, at least in my opinion, kind of funny, and the RSVP sniper dude has just got to be like kicking himself right now. Like, obviously he got some cash while it lasted, but he's got to be feeling pretty salty right now because so many people were complaining about that, and his whole business plan is completely screwed. But he had a good run while it lasted anyway, and I think it was a good move by Nike, and obviously it's not as genius as the dude who invented the sniper thing, but it was a pretty genius move on Nike's part. And I think one thing that it kind of reminded me of how Ticketmaster switched to the thing where you have to type the code. Now there's people that have made a business plan around outsourcing like people in India and stuff to type those codes instantly, and they'll have a whole panel of people typing the codes instantly to get past it. But obviously you don't have the same programming issues like we saw in the RSVP stuff. So I think that's a really good thing. It makes it fun, more fair, and I think it was an overall good move on Nike's part. Now, the second topic I want to address is the fake sneaker movement. Now, I've got a lot of stuff that I could say on this topic, but I'm not a lawyer yet, so I don't want to start getting into all the legal stuff. But for those of you that don't know, I'm in my last semester of law school, and it's not the best law school. It's not a top 50 law school, but it does have one of the best intellectual property programs in the country. So I got the idea from one of my professors to actually interview the head of the intellectual property program on her thoughts on what exactly is transpiring in the fake shoe game, etc. So I'm hoping next week to set up an interview with her, and I'll post that full interview on what exactly is happening in the fake sneaker community and the legal ramifications it could have for some of the people that are posting videos regarding fake shoes. Now, I'm not saying that there is anything bad that's going to happen, anything like that. That's not coming from me. But I'm hoping she kind of expands on some of those topics when I do the interview. Now, I could care less if anybody wears fake sneakers. That's something that has never bothered me. And I actually discussed this topic almost a year ago in a response to one of those Soul Talk videos, which is why I find it funny that this is all of a sudden now becoming like a hot topic. But I'll link that video right here, and you can take a look. It kind of goes through my thoughts on how I think some people are brought up in a situation where name brands are important, but they can't afford it, so they go the fake sneaker route as opposed to just buying a cheaper shoe within their means that may just be as stylish, because people want that label. And in my opinion, I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with anything that's really going on. My advice is just focus on you, worry about yourself, and the rest will play out how it should. I think karma's real, all that sort of thing. The only thing that I find funny is that a lot of people on YouTube will say like they don't support fakes, they don't like fakes, and then they'll be showing a fake shoe as they're saying it. Now, to me, that's a little bit of a contradiction. I'm not judging anybody as people for contradicting themselves, but I think that people do need to be made aware that it is hypocritical and contradictory when you sit there and say, I don't support fakes, but let's look at this fake shoe. Um, that's just my thought on that topic anyway. And I think that people need to be careful of how they're doing these reviews. Like I said, I'm going to try and get an interview regarding the topic of contributory infringement sometime in the next week, and I think that'll be a really interesting topic. I could make a 10-minute video on this issue, but because of professional responsibility rules, I'm not supposed to be giving any legal advice, legal information, anything like that. It can only come from a licensed attorney. So I can't wait for that video to get up once I ask her questions. But actually, if you guys have any questions you want to ask about the legality of all this stuff, just post them in the chat box, and I'll be sure to ask it in the video. But some of the questions I plan on asking are questions along the lines of, if you get a shoe from one of these fake shoe sites and show it and say that it's fake, say that you're not promoting them, but include like a link in the bottom or something, or say where you got it from, even though you're not offering it for sale, etc., are there contributory infringement issues there? Like that's an example of one of the questions that I plan on asking her. So I'm not even going to speculate on what I think the answer is to that. I'll let that video show you guys. But in the meantime, I got that review video coming up, and if you have anything you want to say, want to ask, just add it in the bottom. Those are just my personal thoughts. As always, guys, take it easy. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.